Hey there, this is the Brosiseffect. I'm Nicole.
I'm Michael. This is Quoco.
If you can see her.
I don't think you can see.
And we are here with another reaction video. Now that we've finished the SpongeBob conspiracy theories, we are going to start watching the Cynical Critic, which we have been told ties into the Muse ARG. So he has a total of 7 videos that we will be watching, and for this week's video we're watching the first 2. The Dark Knight is a terrible movie and Parasite is an objectively bad movie. So they're reviews of movies, but they're quite short. They're like both under 8 minutes, so
compared to like the Alex Bale ones that we were previously watching.
Yeah, like half hour.
Those, yeah.
I'm hoping they're kind of funny because those are always good when they just, like, you know, are comical reviews. But the name's Cynical, I mean, it fits. So I'm thinking maybe this creator has a muse too in this ARG that might be these videos. Is from his muse? I don't know.
Maybe. I guess we will see.
Alright, so let's pull up The Dark Knight. I can't imagine this is a popular idea. Wait, don't people love The Dark Knight?
I've never even watched it.
I thought people went crazy about. You haven't?
No, I don't think The Dark Knight was that great.
I don't know.
Think
maybe
I've seen part of it, but
maybe I could be wrong, but I thought this might be like one of those movies a lot of people like. So we'll see if he's kind of just picking movies to make waves, or if like they're actually bad.
He's gonna do like the CinemaSins guy.
The Dark Knight is a terrible, terrible movie. Hello, I'm the Cynical Critic, and today we're going to be talking about Christopher Nolan's masterpiece, The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is a film that's loved by many people saying it's one of the best comic book movies of all time, one of the best films of all time, one of the best Batman movies of all time, blah, 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 blah. But honestly, I have no idea why. The film, to me, has so many irredeemable qualities that I don't understand how people can like this movie at all. And honestly, I think it's the weakest of the entire trilogy.
Okay. The weakest?
Well, let's get into it. Let's start talking about The Dark Knight. The plot of this movie makes no sense. It makes no sense. I mean, the literal first shot of the movie is the Joker just standing around in public. You don't think anyone would recognize him just standing around with no mask or anything? And that's just the beginning. Everything else involving the Joker's plan just doesn't make any sense at all.
It's definitely opening.
So his plan is to get Batman to reveal who he is and then attack him when he's being transported to jail. But then Harvey pretends to be Batman instead. Commissioner Gordon turns out to be alive and they capture the Joker. But then, plot twist, turns out that was a part of the Joker's plan so he could go to the police station, blow up the police station, and then capture the Asian guy? Yeah. How did he know that Harvey Dent wasn't Batman? And more importantly, how did he know that Commissioner Gordon was even alive? Because without the Commissioner being alive, he wouldn't have gone to the jail at all. Okay, and then once he's in the jail, in order to trigger the bomb in the guy's stomach, he tricks a cop into attacking him, but then he takes the cop hostage with a convenient piece of glass in his cell, just there, just the glass is there, and then he holds the guy hostage, gets a phone so that he can detonate the bomb in the guy's stomach. But what if the cop didn't take the bait? And also, how is there a convenient piece of glass just in the cell? Do the cops just not check the cells? Then the bomb goes off, and somehow it magically kills everybody but the Joker.
That might just be a camera.
So the Joker just gets off scot-free. There's not a single cop that's able to stop him at all.
Because it's so focused on him.
This is the most contrived, stupid plan I've ever seen in a movie. And I mean, that's just one aspect of the film. Take the whole sequence where Batman saves Rachel from falling off a building. Once they land, there's still a room full of hostages with the Joker up on that floor in the building. So we're just not gonna address that? Oh, we're moving on now. Great. Very cool, Chris. Very cool. How does the Joker get himself and his men into that ceremony? Because even without the makeup, the Joker's clearly the most evil-looking dude there. I mean, look at this face. Why does Batman take the fall for Harvey's crimes at the end? I mean, couldn't they just blame the Joker? That seems feasible, right? He's a bad dude. Everyone knows he's done bad things.
Now there goes it swung open a little bit.
This movie is stupid. Alright, so
it's so
some of the acting in the
open.
movie is okay, I guess. I mean, I thought that Maggie Gyllenhaal did fine, and Michael Caine is pretty good. But besides that, yeah, there's some really bad acting on display.
Okay.
Listen, I know you're supposed to respect the dead or whatever, but his performance is just not good. It's really bad.
Really?
Certainly not Oscar worthy. I mean, he plays this cartoony character the whole time. And the film makes it very clear from the outset that it's a gritty tone, it's very real. Just his performance does not blend with the realistic tone of the rest of the film at all. And I don't even think he's doing a good job of playing the Joker, because anytime he tries to be cool, dark, and edgy, it doesn't land. I mean, compare this performance to Jared Leto, and Jared Leto has him beat. It's not even a contest, guys. And don't even get me started on how laughably bad Christian Bale is as Batman. I mean, that voice alone. Where are they? Where's the detonator? What is he even saying there? I don't, half the time I can't understand him at all. Also, quick sidebar, that line earlier in the movie, I'm not wearing hockey pads. I'm not wearing hockey pads. Has to be one of the worst lines of dialogue I've ever seen in a movie. Period. And then you have Two-Face, who his entire performance is just him screaming every 5 seconds. Sire! Rachel! It's really good acting. It's really good. I respect Christopher Nolan for wanting to go practical for this film, but I really do think CGI would have been better here. You have some cool sequences, I guess. I mean, the truck flip definitely stands out, but beyond that, so much of the action is just repetitive and so boring. And honestly, the modern superhero movies you get today do these action sequences way better. The Dark Knight's action is just so outdated and really just not good. And then specifically, you have all these fight sequences and they're just filmed so close up with this shaky cam that I can't tell what's happening half the time. Also, this movie made Batman weak. He is so weak in this movie. The Joker's some random guy, right? Like, he doesn't have any superpowers, he doesn't have any natural skill set. So how is it that the Joker is able to just knock down Batman? Oh, and fun fact, as it turns out, dogs can be Batman. Dogs can take down the Dark Knight. You know, this movie does a lot of egregious things, but this movie made Batman lame. The Dark Knight made Batman lame. Yeah, so I mean, that's why I think The Dark Knight's just a terrible movie. It's a 2 out of 10 for me. Maybe a 3 if I'm feeling generous. But anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. I'm sure I pissed a lot of you guys off, but make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell icon to be notified when I release a new video. I've been your host, the Cynical Critic, and remember to stay cynical. See you later.
I've been your host. Think about the meaning of that word, host.
Yeah, but that's a thing, like a show host or like a co-host.
I know, but still, if we know it's in the ARG and that door was slowly opening,
maybe
a dark closet, it was opening.
It was open. No, I'm not denying it was opening. I've literally kept seeing it like slowly like he would have a little cut like an edit, and you could just see the door teleport just slightly a bit more open. So.
I will, after watching that, I do agree there were some some questionable parts of The Dark Knight, and I don't like Christian Bale's Batman voice, but
I like the new Batman, man, honestly.
I don't think he should be coming for Heath.
You saw that movie, right? The new
Yeah,
Batman?
of course. Jazzy, say hi!
We need a Jazzy in this.
Jazzy's never in these. Say hi. No one gets to see you because you're not a lap kitty.
She should be. Look at this cute face. Look how pretty
Alright, I
she is.
shouldn't. She is sometimes a lap kitty, but it's on her terms and it's not as frequent as some of the other kitties. But she is so cute. She's a little fluffy furball.
She's a little, she is a fluffy furball and beautiful. And just
There you go, girl. Alright, so the next one is Parasite.
Oh, I've seen this movie, I think, like once. Okay, let's see it.
Parasite. Yeah. It's an objectively terrible movie. Hello everyone, my name is the Cynical Critic, and today we're going to be talking about Bong Joon-ho's Parasite.
Sonic,
This
yes.
film
has to be
I
see,
at the top of the list when it comes to most overhyped films ever. Listen, I know I'm stepping on a hornet's nest here, but yeah, I don't care. Parasite really sucks. Parasite winning Best Picture is enough for me to know that the Oscars are rigged, but 6 awards? 6 awards? Really? This movie? Before you dislike this video and put down a hate comment, at least just listen to what I have to say. So without further ado, I guess let's get into it. Parasite is about economic class struggle, but it decides to portray this in the most cliche, black and white way ever. I mean, my God, all the rich characters are just flat out idiotic. Really to the point where they're just parodies of themselves. According to this movie, if you're rich, you are also very stupid. But on the flip side, if you're a poor person, according to this movie, you are a cunning, mastermind con artist who will always get the best of the rich. I mean, there's no middle ground with these characters. You're either rich and stupid, or you're a criminal mastermind and poor. And all this to say is that none of these characters really feel believable or realistic. They really just all feel like caricatures and nothing more. It really makes me feel like I'm watching a fantasy rather than an artistic drama, as this film wants you to believe that it is. I say that, but this film can't even commit to the genre that it's pretending to be. This film has to be one of the most tonally inconsistent movies I have ever seen in my entire life in the universe. You have the first half of the film, which, I mean, honest to God, feels like an Adam Sandler comedy. The poor family is scheming against the world's most gullible rich family in the most elaborate plan I've ever seen in my life. If
You've seen this movie?
No, I think I've seen part of it because it
elaborate,
was on
this movie
HBO or
just-
something.
It gives it a run for its money. It really does.
And then
You
I
can't have the
watched
guy
it.
from Battle
Incriminating
Royale in
evidence. They
Oh
poison
yeah,
someone,
I remember Battle
and
Royale.
somehow the
teacher.
entire time they know exactly how the rich people are going to react. Every time. There is literally a scene where they're rehearsing and going over a script and predicting what the rich people are going to say in response, and word for word, they know what this rich mother is going to say in response to them.
아니, 요즘에도 결핵 환자가 있어요?
아니, 요즘도 결핵 환자가 있어요?
What? Are they omniscient gods? What the hell is this shit? They can literally see the future, but they can't get a normal job. And then halfway through the movie, we transition from comedy to a suspense thriller where it's super serious all of a sudden. And even though they made it clear for the first half of the film that everything you saw was through a comedic lens, now we're just supposed to buy into this drama and take everything super seriously. They go from a family trying to con rich people to give them jobs, to elaborate secret basements, everyone murdering each other, and to just wrap it all nicely, we have a giant police manhunt. No one can tell me that this is the same movie. And again, all this time they're trying to convince you that this film is this super serious, edgy piece of entertainment, when the reality is these tropes are something you would find on the Disney Channel. Specifically, there's a moment where the rich family comes back earlier than they expected and they have to rapidly clean everything up. You cannot tell me you have not seen that exact same trope before on the Disney Channel. That trope works for Diary of a Wimpy Kid. It does not work for Parasite. Also, I thought they were omniscient gods who can predict anything. How is it that they didn't predict the family would be coming in sooner? No, we're not going to have an explanation. Okay. They predict the future when it's convenient. Got it.
Guess I won't be watching.
I gotta talk about something remotely positive, or I think I'm gonna have an ulcer. On a technical level, there are some impressive things about the film. The film is shot mostly well, and there's some nice motifs with going up and down.
What is that?
But Bong Joon-ho had to ruin
noise in that
it
closet.
with doing a re-release in black and white. That's not a joke. I'm being dead serious. Black and white does not make something automatically more artistic or better. You know who makes black and white films for the sake of? A high schooler making a short film. Now every shot looks exactly the same. You've completely lost the depth and the visual
that
control
high
the film
schooler
once provided.
We'll go
it
back
also
after.
makes me wonder if Bong Joon-ho was setting out to make a bad movie just so he could get popular off of the controversy alone. The sets in the movie are nice, but you know, there's two of them. Just because they have two nice sets does not mean they deserved Best Production Design at the Oscars, but who am I? But what I really have a problem with in this movie is the music. Oh my god, the music. All the music in this movie just is so
Yeah, why is he
overused
emphasizing
and distracts from the subtlety that this film actually could have. Half of the time, they use this really dramatic violin that's used for all of these incredibly normal moments that don't warrant it. Look, they're walking around. Dramatic violin. Look, they're studying. Dramatic violin. We're gonna drive in a car. Dramatic violin. There is no moment that violin pops in that is remotely justified. And then the other half of the time, they use this super cheesy, high-pitched, scary music that you see in every single bad horror movie. I guarantee if I typed in horror movie stock music, this would be the first result. Yeah. I mean, that's why I think Parasite is an objectively terrible, awful mess of a movie. It's a 1 out of 10 for me.
Oh wow, worse than The Dark Knight.
I just so vehemently dislike this film. Like I said, I know this video is probably going to get a lot of hate, but I hope that a few of you actually watch the whole video before disliking it. I hope I actually convinced a few of you. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified when I post a new video. I'm your host, the Cynical Critic, and remember to stay cynical. See you later.
So, a couple things. The first one, the door was slowly opening. And this one, we hear a sound.
Emphasizes Muse.
Yeah, he emphasized Muse. He's doing a video on the Parasite. Right? He has a Sonic stuffed animal. And the poster on his door, I'm curious what that is, because it's like a black blob with arms.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at too, but I thought go back to the poster.
It could be a stretch. So I also want to see if that was Alex Bell, the high schooler here. That is Alex Bell. So he has put a clip of Alex Bell in his video. And look at that drawing there in the background. It's a bee scribbled out. That's the post. Oh, is that Incredibles?
That is Incredibles, yeah.
It's just, I don't know, it's that black blob. It just makes me think of the Muse. We're probably just really looking for things, but there's definitely connections here. I mean, you can't get more obvious than a clip of Alex Bale.
I'm sure we're watching this slightly out of order.
There is an order. Instead of us watching every piece as it comes out, because that would be really confusing, we're just watching by creator and kind of looking at it from a different perspective than other people.
I mean, it's definitely helpful because now we're looking at this and we kind of know that there's going to be something up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so we haven't seen the Parasite, so we can't really say too much, but it did remind me of some of those other films. I mean, Battle Royale is a really good film, so I don't want to compare it in that sense, but I think one of the actors was the same, and it's just probably, film, similar genre at least. But I believe him that it's not good. You can let us know if you really liked it. Overall, this is very interesting, and I'm intrigued to keep watching the rest of this guy's videos.
Yeah, same here. I mean, it's I'm kind of curious what's going to happen next. I was looking at the entire stream the whole time, like seeing if there would be anything like the Sonic the Hedgehog like moving or something, but it wasn't. It was just a sound. But we'll see what happens in the next one. Maybe we're going to get more information.
Because I really don't get why the Muse would be making noise and doing stuff like that. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. I hope you guys like it. If you have any other comments or suggestions of what you're seeing, or if we're overthinking this, or if you think we're thinking right about this, or we missed something, let us know in the comments down below. And you guys have a nice rest of your day or night. And, good night.
Bye.